What's up? So today I'm going to be taking on kind of like a commentary video, or a reaction video, or whatever you want to call them. I've never done this, so this is kind of out of my realm for the most part. But here in Florida, more specifically Tallahassee, we had our voting recently, our primaries, to select candidates for the proper vote in November. Right now there are two candidates for governor. That's Andrew Gillum, who is currently our mayor, who is doing a fantastic job, or subsequently the Republican nominee, Ron DeSantis. Now, Ron seems to be a little special. And it's not one of those things where, like, just because he's a Republican, I won't like him. There are a couple other reasons, and I think we're going to dive into one of those right now. Let's go!
Everyone knows my husband, Ron DeSantis, is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad.
You have two choices with that statement. Either A, he's a good dad, or B, he supports Trump. Pick one.
Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
Ron, look, I know in your brain right now you're saying, "Man, this will make a funny video. We'll really get those liberals stirred." What? Ha! Gotcha, buddy. It's just creepy. It's just disconcerting. It's not funny. It's not funny. I get it. It's supposed to be exaggerative. It's supposed to be this funny in-joke because we're trying to rile the liberals or teenagers or whoever else.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired."
Okay, A, that line is not in that book. B, that is a book that was ghostwritten. And C, gross. You're doing that to your infant son.
I love that part.
I'm sure you do, Ron. I'm really sure you do.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
Again, this is an infant or toddler. And you're really going to plaster their image all over the internet for, holy shit, 378,000 people to see. And this thing is a month old. The video, that is. Now, I don't know how old his kids are, but this thing is a month old. And in a month, it's gotten 378,000 views. Imagine what will happen in a year. 378,000, and your kids are forever bound to your political ideology. Regardless of its being a joke or some sort of inside joke with your family or with other politicians, that's just a shitty thing to do.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I just thought you should know.
Ron DeSantis for governor.
Oh, well, his wife said he's not a Trump man, so I'm out of here. My job's done. So let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I know it's supposed to be an exaggerative video for the purposes of laughing, but I can't help it. Every last minute of this ad feels creepy and disingenuous. It's not funny. There have been plenty of comedians and plenty of YouTube stars and plenty of, I'm sure, politicians as well, who have made these super duper inflated advertisements strictly for the sake of being clever or being funny or for entertainment value. An example of a politician getting in on a joke and making it right is when Obama did that Thanks Obama bit when he went to go and dunk his cookie. Show the clip.
Thanks, Obama.
See, that's funny because it's acknowledging it without making it dumb. This takes a joke, but there are people who actually believe this shit, and turns it into this super duper, I don't want to say satire, because a part of me thinks that this guy actually believes this nonsense. So let me be clear about my intent with this video. My intent is not to get you to believe me. My intent is not to get you to agree with me. And my intent is not to sabotage Ron DeSantis, because little old me ain't gonna do shit to Ron DeSantis. My intent with this video is merely to bring attention to an advertisement of someone being so incredibly tone deaf at a consumer level. So being as incredibly just not there as Ron DeSantis is. If he thinks this is funny, then he is so incredibly far gone. He is so incredibly gone. To clarify, I live in Florida. The results of the election in this coming November do impact my life. There are real life consequences to either Andrew Gillum, the current Democratic candidate, or DeSantis. Should either of them win, policies will be enacted which will in turn affect my life. So to be clear, a candidate like DeSantis makes me a little bit worried because he's so incredibly tone deaf about everything, it seems, in the local political climate. It just seems like he doesn't actually get it. Although the one thing I can say is at least he wasn't racist. I think we can all agree that that would be really bad. Well, that was fucking quick. You just had to ruin a good thing, Ron. Well, that's assuming there was a good thing to begin with in the first place. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you liked what you saw, click like and maybe I'll make another one of these. If there's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hit like if you liked it, hit subscribe if you loved it, and hey, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.